Hi, it's Mana. It's been a while. I have to just talk about random things for a few minutes. I haven't posted anything for like a week. The problem is that right now I have all my final exams and it's gonna be horrible. I don't know what my notes are going to be like. It's just gonna be full of zeros and stuff like that. It's gonna be terrible. But unfortunately, even if I don't want to, I do have to try and learn something, even though it's gonna be terrible. So yeah, but like in a week, I'm almost done. After that, I still have a few days with exams and stuff, but I'll be done and I'll be back to making videos. But right now, it's really a bad time. Well, I mean, no, actually, I'm not doing anything, and that's the problem. This week I have all my exams, and I didn't try to learn anything, because I'm a master at procrastinating, and this is a big problem, because tell me why all of a sudden I'm being interested in so many things when I literally don't have time to be. But like right now I'm starting to play video games and stuff that I don't have time for that. I'm just doing this because I don't want to learn anything. So yeah, it's terrible right now, but I'll be free soon enough. Free from school, like for real. Moonlight lovers, I'm back. And now let's go before I talk too much. I'm happy to be back. I haven't played in a few weeks now. Okay, let's go. I got out of bed as the sun dipped below the horizon. The moon was already taking its place in the inky black sky, shining as brightly as ever. Sorry if I can't talk, I'm a bit tired, honestly. I think my brain is melting. But it seemed rounder and fuller than the night before. Like the moon, I felt whole. I was already regaining my strength after a solid day's rest. I carefully picked out the clothes I was going to wear like a knight suiting up in armor before battle. I realized I hadn't been myself lately. I barely recognized the girl in the mirror. Not so long ago, she was feeling sorry for herself, but I'd overcome many obstacles in my life, and I wasn't about to give up now. What are we doing today? I don't remember. What is she getting ready for? I was angry with myself, but I didn't try to fight the feeling. Instead, I was going to channel my rage into concrete action. Whether he liked it or not, Raphael and I were going to talk about what was going on. I needed answers, and now all I had to do was find him. He was acting weird. I mean, okay, as I already said, I think she's such a drama queen because she's really overreacting. In my opinion. Because he just, he can be alone. I can stay alone for a few days. It's not gonna kill her. I mean, it wouldn't kill me, but apparently it would kill her. But like, he is indeed acting a bit strange. I don't know, there's just something weird. Because what do you mean all of a sudden he just wants to, he just go away? We don't even know where he goes, but it's a bit weird. It's a bit suspicious. Maybe he's the murderer. No, I don't think so, but still. I'm just gonna go to his room, maybe? We can't go in his room like that, right? Can we? No. Okay, where is he always? No, he's not even here. Didn't he said that he would be away for a few days? So how am I even supposed to find him? Let's just go the usual, the library. Or the garden. He's there. Oh! Okay. I wasn't expecting him to be here. He's there. Come on, I have to put on a brave face. There's nothing to worry about. I think it's not gonna go well. I don't think it's gonna go well. This is foreshadowing. There's nothing to worry about. What if he says like, actually I think we shouldn't be together anymore. Bye. Like, look at his face, I don't know. He's not smiling or anything. Okay. But how do we enter the conversation? Hello, hi, how are you? A bit too much, no? Okay, no, let's say the first one. Raphael, is this a good time? If he just says no... Oops, I went back to speaking to him formally like before. I hope he didn't notice. Oh, of course he's busy right now. I knew it. What is he doing, actually? What can he possibly do? He's acting so weird. Mona, I'm busy right now, but we can meet up later on if you want. You know what? I don't want to. Bye. I want to be nice, you know? But at the same time, like, I just want to know. You've been avoiding me. Like, you know what? Let's just directly go into it. You've been avoiding me for the past 2 days. I'd like to know what's going on. I don't know what you're talking about. How dare you! Oh no! I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm not avoiding you. We've just been busy with our own things, that's all. No, you've been busy with your own thing. And I mean, he has the right to do whatever he wants. Yeah, he doesn't have to be with her all the time, but he's just acting super weird. And he's pretending. No, I want to punch him right now. What do you mean he's pretending like he's not avoiding me? He's been avoiding her. Or at least, I mean, no, actually maybe he's not avoiding her on purpose. But he's definitely acting strange. You know, before he was all lovey-dovey and stuff. And now he's like, okay, so I'm just gonna go away for 2 months, bye. No, I'm exaggerating, but still. In other words, we haven't spent any time together. And it's so right. Honestly, but it's just, yeah, it's a bit weird. I wrote to protect you, miss. It's true, but I won't like to dictate what I do in my spare time. Okay, we can't spend every waking moment together. And I understand that. You know, he's right. She doesn't have to tell him like, oh no, you should spend all your time 24/7 with me. Like, no. But it's still really surprising. Like, why is he rebelling against her all of a sudden? Like, he was always so... I don't know. He was always so... I don't know how to explain, but you know, he was always so nice with her. He's not being mean. But still, he never really said anything like that to her. Like, I won't let you dictate what I'm doing in my spare time. Okay. Okay, sir. Sorry. This is surprising. He's not happy. Look at his face. And besides, this text I'm working on isn't going to write itself. And now if you'll please excuse me, I'd like to get back to work. In peace? Okay, so she's bothering him. That's nice to know. Amazing. In other words, you want me to get lost. Yeah, he literally said that. But you know, he's a refined man. He's a gentleman. So he says that in a nice way. But he basically told her to get lost. It means like, please leave me alone, shut up and get out of here. Well, I guess I'll go out for a bit and leave you alone in your library. In peace. Yes, that would be nice. Thank you, see you later. Why is he acting like that? This is so weird. What happened to him? What happened? Did I miss a chapter or something? He's being so cold. There's no one going to let him see me cry. I just have to turn around and walk straight out of here. What happened between them? Nothing. He's in a terrible mood tonight. Well, too bad for him. After all, I can do things on my own too. But that's a bit sad, but actually she doesn't have much to do. She doesn't talk a lot with the other people and she's kind of stuck in here. Yeah, that's a bit awkward. Imagine your own house that belongs to your parents. You just go in there, ready to start a new life. And there are lots of vampire guys living in it. This whole thing is already horrible, honestly. I kind of felt like reading, but definitely not in the library. Yeah, maybe I'll head back to my room, but on the other hand, I could really use some combat training. I can always ask Aaron to help me. Yeah, Aaron is nicer. He would never talk to me like that. I need to find that guy. Somewhere. Or should I go back to my room? I don't know. I stretched out on my bed and began to read a book that Raphael had recommended a few nights earlier. The pages smelled like new and I wasn't sure where it had come from. I was lying on my belly trying to read between the lines to figure out what Raphael could have meant. When the door to my room suddenly flew open. Who is it? If it's him, Oh no, no! Oh please, anyone but this man. Anybody but that guy. What is he doing here? Last time we saw that guy, he was being mean as always, but even worse. He was like, don't talk to me right now. Like, who are you? Ah, so there you are. I was pretty sure we wouldn't be doing anything right now. Perfect. What do you want? And I'm sure he didn't... Yeah, of course he didn't knock or anything. He just comes into my room like that. He's the type of person to do this. He's the type of person to let the door open after leaving. Oh, horrible. Ethan, wait, get up right now. It's my bedroom and I don't remember inviting you in. Oh, calm down. I was just wondering if you wanted to play chess with me. Now, why is everyone acting weird? Did someone put a curse on this man or something? Because tell me why Raphael is being so mean to her and why that guy wants to play chess with her. What is happening right now? There's no way. This is so strange. You what? Play chess with you? You're talking about the board game, right? But why? Because I'm bored. There's nothing to do in this stupid manner. There's no way. You can- oh yeah, this is a good answer. This is a good answer. Go. You can always go out and maybe you can start by leaving my bedroom. I'm not here for entertainment. Yeah, this is a good answer. I like it. Whoa, it doesn't take much to upset you. You've been upsetting me since day one. Since the first time I met you, you've been nothing but horrible. Vladimir told me I just needed to make a bit of an effort. Oh, okay. Too bad for him, but it doesn't look like there'll be peace in the matter anytime soon. Oh, Vladimir. Okay. Anyway, are you sure you don't want to play? You won't come crying to me later on. Okay, so he's trying to be nice. Well, trying, really. It's going to be tough to spend more than 5 minutes in the room with Ethan. But even so, maybe it will help me take my mind off of things. Yeah, he's so annoying you won't even think about Raphael anymore. Okay, actually let's go. Why not? I'll try anything once. Without a second thought, Ethan whipped out of a chessboard like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He was already starting to set up the pieces. There was a mocking smile on his face as he made his first move. I suddenly felt an irresistible urge to beat him. I wasn't sure where this feeling of cold rage came from. Ethan had always been mean to me and now I finally had the chance to put him in his place. I hope she wins. Or was Ethan just an easy target for my anger? I realized I was still furious that Raphael had blown me off again without any good reason. I knew that my first move was important and I took a few seconds to think about it. I don't know how to play chess. I'd love to be someone who knows how to play chess and like be super smart at it, you know? I think that's really cool. Like, imagine doing chess competition and stuff. It feels so like you're so smart. But unfortunately I don't even know how to play chess. I think my dad tried to make me learn how to play chess one time, but he didn't even tell me the right rules. So I actually don't know how to play chess. I gave it my best shot, but he still managed to corner me a few times before finally beating me. Oh. A victorious smile began to spread across his face. Well, at least, you know, she's spending time doing something other than just sleeping or being with Raphael. Well, you're a great player. I love winning. We can play again later. Right now I feel like savoring my victory. Good night. As the door closed behind him, I realized that it had already been a few hours since I stopped obsessing over Raphael. You know, obsessing is the right word because that's what she does. I kept staring at the spot where Ethan was standing just a few seconds earlier, and I started to doubt myself. Could it be true that he wanted to play chess because he was feeling bored? I needed some time to think, and I figured a little snack might help me clear my head. I feel like we're gonna stumble upon Raphael again, or someone, or Aaron maybe. He's often in the kitchen too. When I walked into the kitchen, I started to get that uneasy feeling I'd been having on and off for the past few days. What? The smile on my face disappeared as a flow of familiar, anxious thoughts came rushing into my head. What is going on? I'd gone to the kitchen with a craving for something sweet, but now the thoughts of sugar made my stomach turn. I kept poking at the cake on the plate in front of me, but I couldn't take a bite. The air in the room was heavy and humid. At first I was annoyed, but then I started to get worried. What is going on, y'all? Guys? What? Raphael, how long until the storm passes and we can see... I can't talk anymore. I'm really tired. Raphael, how long until the storm passes and we can see each other again? Why did this happen in the first place? Because I have no idea. Nothing happened. My appetite had completely disappeared. I decided to head to the bathroom, hoping to find the same sense of peace that I'd felt earlier with my housemate. I stood motionless in front of the mirror and looked at my reflection. This was my body. I knew every inch of it, but that night it felt like a stranger was staring back at me. What if she's like turning into some kind of vampire because she lives so much like them? What if she starts craving for blood? When I looked out the window, there were huge clouds forming in the sky. The world seemed to be covered in a dense veil, and the night grew dark and menacing. I wondered how Raphael saw me in his mind. A girl with pale skin, black hair, almond-shaped eyes. It sounds like a fanfic description, like, I don't know. All of a sudden, everything around me became blurry. The woman in the mirror started to look like the portrait in Raphael's room. Oh no! I knew who she was and I knew how much she meant to my vampire. Margarita! I looked a lot like her. Too much like her for it to be a coincidence. Oh damn. I couldn't help thinking that I'd never be as good as her. After all, she'd been a vampire and I was just a cellist. She's going crazy, honestly, she needs to get out of here. But I'm not ready to go to bed just yet. What should I do to keep busy? I guess I'll take a walk around the manor. Maybe I'll think of something. Yeah, go outside when there's a murderer on the loose. Good idea, as always. Or no, maybe I wasn't even supposed to go outside. Was I? Outside manor? Oh no, okay, I have to walk inside. I don't understand. I walked into the library feeling empty inside. I wasn't sure if Raphael would be there, and to be honest, I was nervous either way. I jumped when I heard a thunderclap in the distance. Vladimir! Actually, I also think, I'm like, Aaron, and everything. But I think Vladimir would be a nice guy too. He was not the nicest when we met. But he's actually, I feel like he's the most sane, he's the sanest person in this manor. And the most, responsible. So, maybe he would be nice. And he has nice hair. How are you feeling tonight? Bad. Very bad. Not good. Oh, I suppose you were hoping it was someone else. No, really not. I'm sorry I haven't seen Raphael. Yeah, because he's clearly avoiding me. He was here earlier. I think he was writing something. Shouldn't you be with him? Strange. It's been a while since he came to see me. So I think he's just avoiding everyone. To tell you the truth, he hasn't come to see me either. He's been avoiding me and refuses to talk about it. I don't even know what's wrong. I'm sure he's just going through a rough patch. But I can see how much pain this has caused you, and I'm terribly sorry. Sometimes I just don't understand Raphael. I know that he can be moody at times, but I simply can't understand why he'd bend on you like this. He seems to have forgotten that we're all in this together. We're all in this together! Okay, I'm so sorry. Is that why you're worried about me? Because you want to maintain harmony in the manor? I think that's what he's trying to do, because if it's true, he also told Ethan to come try to be nicer to us. No, of course not. You may not be aware, but I respect and admire you. Oh, okay. Okay, Vladimir, I actually kind of like you now. It doesn't take much, but yeah, I think you're cool now. We certainly have our differences, but that doesn't mean I like you any less. I didn't know you felt that way. I've seen how hard you've been trying to fit in here. I know that you've been learning how to use a sword. These things are important to me. And I have a favor to ask of you. Precisely because I consider you a member of our family. Aww, he's being so nice. Okay, but first, can we drop the formalities and speak like normal people? I think we've known each other for long enough for that. Yes, that seems reasonable. Sorry, you're right. Please forgive me. I know it can be old-fashioned at times. Anyway, what were you going to say? We still don't have any new leads in the murder case. He's been remarkably discouraged these past few days. Don't tell me he's gonna tell her to how do you say that? ℼ𝕒𝕦𝕒𝕒. ℼ𝕒𝕒𝕒. Is that the word? Yeah. No, I don't think he would say it. I don't think he would do this. This is too dangerous. Right, and the guys at the manor seems to be on edge. Yeah. Exactly. Ethan and Billy keep asking me to do something about the situation. Anything. So, do you have a plan? Oh, what did I just say? Who said that? Who said that? One of the others suggested I would use you as bait. I told him no, of course, but this is Ethan. There's no question about it. This is definitely Ethan. So you want to know if I'm willing to do it, is that it? I knew it. It must have been Ethan's idea. Definitely. In any case, it was only a suggestion. The circumstances don't justify such an extreme measure. So he's being all nice playing chess with me, but behind my back he's asking if I can act as a bait. Great. Yeah, as for the already have enough on my plate. I think I'd better leave before he reveals any more of these great surprise plans. I can feel it coming. But honestly, it might be a good idea. It could end up badly, but it might be a good idea. I think it's better than to just wait here until I actually get killed. On that note, I think I'll head to bed. See you tomorrow, Vladimir. Could I have said, maybe if I had said like that I would do it, it would have changed something? I'm not sure. Because personally, I would do it. Whew, what a night. Good thing it's almost over. Hopefully things will calm down tomorrow. I don't think so. I'm gonna stop soon. I just want to see if anything's happening. What a long night. Now I can finally get some rest. I didn't sleep very well that night. I kept getting tangled up in my sheets, like a fly caught in a spider's web. I woke up to a loud creaking sound. What is that? What is going on? When I opened my eyes, Raphael was leaning over me. His face was flushed, his cheeks unusually red. Or she's dreaming, or I don't know what's happening. Maybe he's acting weird because he's hungry. Okay. Oh, so now you want to see me because you're hungry? Of course. Yeah, let's say that. His lips were moving, but no sound came out. When I put my... Maybe he has a fever. Maybe he's sick. Can vampires get sick? Hunger was gnawing at his stomach and he was already starting to black out. It took everything he had just to stay on his feet. If we hadn't shared this special bond, I might have been afraid, but at that moment all I felt was compassion. Now honestly, I think I'm gonna stop here. Because, yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Also, he doesn't even deserve to eat. He's been so mean, he deserves to starve to death. No, but seriously. This is so strange. What even is happening to that guy? I have no idea. Anyway, that's enough for today. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Oh my god, I really don't have time. I'm gonna cry. I'm genuinely gonna cry. Because tomorrow I have an exam. No, I have 2 exams. And one, I know I'm gonna have like a 0. Because I have no idea how to do this. And I just want to cry. I don't even want to try and learn anything. There's nothing to learn. I have no lessons, no nothing. I just have to go and pray for the best. But this isn't the worst. In 2 days I have really the worst thing of my life. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go cry now. Anyway, yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything that's happening is so weird. Do you have any theories? Personally, I don't. I just think... maybe he's sick, I don't know. Maybe he really was hungry and that's why he was acting like that. Well, that's all for today. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever. It was Mana. Bye bye.